Can you dig it, you sucker?
Welcome back inside the Hall of Fame, man. We're talking Paige VanZant right now. I'm signing a multi-fight deal with the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And I'm going to go out on a limb here, man. I'm going to go out on a limb and make a bold prediction.
What's that prediction book?
And
Hall of Fame, you're making a bold prediction right now, ESPN 975.
I'm gonna just make a bold prediction. And my prediction is this. Paige VanZant will have a fight in the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, just one fight, and I wouldn't say 100% sure, but I'm close to it that will be the last time that we ever see Paige VanZant fight ever again. And the reason I say that is, I've watched the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship many times, and it's not about ground and pound. It's not about your karate kicking experience or anything like that. It's about going out there and throwing hands. That's why they call it the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And every time I've seen a fight go down, it's by knockout.
Every time.
Or it's by stoppage. And a lot of time it's by stoppage due to one of the guy's hands is hurting so bad he can't even throw punches anymore.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of those fights end, by hitting someone, breaking their own hand, and next thing you know, they're finished. And I just, I don't know what a lot of people saw in Paige VanZant stand-up fighting skills, but I personally did not see a whole lot as far as Paige VanZant stand-up fighting skills to take her to, the top of the game in any realm of fighting. Okay, that's just me. That's my personal opinion. But I think she's making a big mistake, and I think it's going to happen quick for her. It's going to happen very, very quick.
Yeah, I think that she rushed into this too. I think she should have taken more time and tested out free agency. Wait out a little bit. I mean, you just had a fight. It's not like you're in a rush right now. Your husband's over there in Bellator. He's making some money. So y'all can chill on what you've earned, and let's see where this market plays out, because you could have had many suitors. Something could pop up overnight and offer you a bigger contract for less risk of damage because they need star power. I would have waited if I was Paige VanZant. I wouldn't have rushed into this.
Well, it's obvious because, they said she passed up the deal with Bellator.
Right.
From what I've gathered and what I've heard, normally you hear about, what a company is like just by, through the grapevine. And it seems like Bellator is a fair company. It seems like it. I don't know. I've never been there or anything like that. But everybody that goes to Bellator, I don't hear them complaining about money. The last thing I hear them complaining about. And for Paige VanZant to take the better offer in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship over Bellator, it says, man, I got to get this money. All right. It ain't about anything else other than getting that money. And if that's the route you want to go, fine. But I just think it's really a bad choice for someone like, there again, I rather see Paige in the WWE before I see her in a Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, because I wouldn't want to see her ruin it all. And one night we just saw her last fight in the UFC. And it was quick, fast, in a hurry. I don't know. Then again, okay, let's just say, well, maybe she went out and just threw the fight because she knew it was her last fight and she was leaving. Okay, that does nothing for, the hype for Paige VanZant going anywhere. And then if she go into the next organization, Bellator, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, it doesn't matter if she get knocked out or get tapped out again very quickly. People gonna wise up and say, man, I'm tired of, jumping on this little ride here because it's one of those quick rides. Boop, and you're there. You know what I'm saying? So I think, like I say, there again, it could end up definitely going in a bad direction. What are the fans saying?
Well, I mean, they're agreeing with you, and someone's asking, do you think that we could see Paige VanZant in the Raw Underground?
You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you right now. WWE would have paid Paige VanZant, more money than she could be making in the UFC or the bare knuckle fighting championship or Bellator if she would have chose to go that route. If she would have chose to actually really focus for a moment and try to bridge that gap from MMA to professional wrestling and do it properly, opposed to just showing up and saying, "Hey, I'm here." You know, it's kind of hard right now during the pandemic, of course, to actually be able to do something like that. But I really think, just like Ronda Rousey, just like Shayna Baszler,
Yeah.
just like all the other, MMA stars that have come over to, Matt Riddles, they would have accepted Paige VanZant, and she could have made some good money as well as build her brand, which I think I could be wrong, which I think is what Paige VanZant thinks about more than anything is her brand, and how she can forelong the future of not just being in mixed martial arts, but being in the limelight, people seeing her and people still wanting to pay money to see her. That right there is what's called longevity. That's what's called staying relevant in life, and especially in a sports life. You got to know how to do that, and I think Paige VanZant thinks about that very, very hard. Unlike a lot of stars. I wouldn't say stars, but a lot of fighters.